Yo, welcome back to another Craftopia guide. Today we will be looking at capturing and taming monsters and then making them work for you to generate power. Before we get started, if this guide helps you, please consider dropping a like and subscribe for more Craftopia content. But let's do this. First things first, you have to have progressed through the ages enough so that the monster prism is available. Next, you want to gather some iron ore. Now make sure you gather quite a bit because you're going to need this for a future step. Next, head down to the beach and look for one of these big sandy colored rocks. If you're struggling to find one, open up your map and look for what looks like a giant cookie. Once here, mine away and gather a bunch of sand. Now head back to your base, go to your furnace and create some iron ingots. Now make as many as you can because, as I said, you're going to need these to make some steel ingots in a future step. Now once you have a bunch of iron ingots, head into your craft menu and head down to the monster prism. You can now make these. Now you make one of these at a time. However, if it's your first time ever making them, then it will give you 10 as a reward. So go ahead and make one. Now, I always recommend having a couple of these on you because they're not always successful. So now that you have some monster prisms, just go ahead and equip them. These now go into your secondary weapon slot, meaning you can still have a weapon in your primary hand. Now go and choose the animal that you wish to capture. I personally go for sheep because they're very common. Now you want to hit the monster until its health turns yellow or just very low. Next, throw your prism at it. And there we go. That was a successful capture. Now I have one sheep in my prism. If you're strong enough to kill the animal you're trying to capture in one hit, just switch to either a lower tier weapon, a tool, or just use your fists. Sometimes you're not always successful to get a capture in the first throw, but that's okay because each prism gets 2 chances before it disappears. So once successfully captured, head back to your base. So now we need to build a generator. You will see that the generator requires 1 steel ingot, 1 cogwheel, and 5 logs. For the steel ingot, just head over to your furnace and you will see that it takes 5 iron ingots to make 1 steel ingot. Go ahead and craft 1 or as many as you would like if you're planning on making multiple generators. Next, you're going to need 1 cogwheel. For this, go into your workbench, scroll down, and you will see the cog just requiring 2 iron ingots. Go ahead and make one of those now. And finally, just 5 logs, so go and hit a tree. You can now head back into your workbench and you will be able to create your own generator. Go ahead and make that now and then collect it from the workbench. Now the generators, they're pretty big, so make sure you leave a good amount of space for it, especially if you're planning to make multiple. Head into your inventory, scroll down to the build section, and there you'll see your generator with the little S on the front. That just means it's the small version. Go ahead and equip that, choose where you want it to go, and place it down. There you are. You now have a generator in your base ready to power some battery. Now you can do this yourself. You can stand onto it and actually sprint and it will charge it up yourself. But we're about that lazy life here. So we're going to head back into the inventory, find our captured sheep, press equip. Now when placing the monster into the wheel, be careful not to throw it all the way through. You kind of want to aim for the back part of the wheel. So go ahead and throw that in there now. And there you go. This sheep will now generate power. Now it does take damage as it does so the sheep will eventually die. So while the sheep's hard at work, you may want to go and capture some more sheep or other monsters so you can keep this process going. However, you can actually include this in with the breeding system to make it so you have unlimited sheep spawn in your base. If you would like a guide on how to do that, please do let me know down in the comments below. I personally do this for myself as it's a lot easier. Sheep coming out of a breeding system already classed as being tamed, so they actually capture on the first attempt. Now these batteries are super useful. They're used for all the machinery that you're going to use going forward. But there you go. You're officially a tamer. Now I hope this guide helped you. If it did, I have many more guides coming every single day. So please do consider subscribing for all that future Craftopia content. But I hope you have a great day. Stay safe and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.